The following is a true story. It began with a startling discovery by a guy named John. And once this gets out, everybody's going to want to track him down. First things first. There are two incredible facts you should know about John. Incredible fact number one. John grew up an orphan on the docks of Hell's Kitchen, a slum in New York, filled with people taking desperate measures just to survive. Incredible fact number two. John escaped the slums forever after discovering a simple but powerful secret to making vast sums of money online. This secret pays John well over $1,500 a day on complete autopilot. And now, 5 years later, John takes off to pursue his dream, diving the entire Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Now, most normal people would keep an eye on their income, right? Not John. He forgets about his business and focuses on spearfishing instead. Now, fast forward 12 months. John returns home. He decides, after 12 months living his dream, it's time to check his earnings. It should be interesting. After all, he hasn't touched anything in over a year. And so, without a moment's hesitation, John opens the laptop, checks his accounts, and quietly writes down a number. As you already know, John was earning a pleasant $1,500 a day before he went to Australia. Now, after a year of white sands, beautiful women, and more Aussie beer than he could handle, John is now earning an astonishing $2,677 a day. At this precise moment, John discovers two powerful lessons. Powerful lesson number one. Making money on autopilot is possible. And powerful lesson number two. He knows how to do it. Now, I hope you're beginning to understand my excitement. You're about to discover how to really make money from home with only a few hours work each day. How to set up your own income stream in less than an afternoon, including a website, products, and traffic, with no money down and zero risk. And why you don't need to be a web designer or entrepreneur to make $200 to $1,000 a day working just a few hours from home using nothing more than your computer. More on that in a second. Let's get back to John. Maybe John took this secret to his grave. Maybe he stayed in Australia and lived out his days chasing beautiful long-legged Australian women. Maybe he would have married, settled down, and wrote his memoirs from a tropical island in Thailand. Maybe. But if he did, you wouldn't be here now, would you? The truth is, John did none of these things. He played poker, went jet skiing, laid on the beach, went to clothing-optional bars, and lived an otherwise peaceful life. But underneath the calm surface, there were terrible, violent waves of emotion struggling to break free. Something was gnawing at John from the inside. And if it wasn't for a strange late-night phone call, well, John may never have found peace. That late-night phone call came from me. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mike Dunford. I'm kind of a dreamer. I had big plans, big dreams, and absolutely nothing to back it up. Sure, I talked a good game, but the truth was, I was in deep trouble, and my life was rapidly spinning out of control. The landlord finally kicked me out for missing the rent. Again, there was nothing to do. I was beaten. I slaved away at the loading dock 6 days a week, but I still couldn't pay the bills. I was humiliated. So I sat there with my feet up on the living room table and a six-pack of beer and wondered what to do next. Then fate stepped in. At that moment, the phone rang. It was an old friend of my father. You see, my father died in 2003, and it was great to share stories with someone who knew him back in the day. Plus, it got my mind off my money troubles. He told me some crazy stories about my dad, and we became fast friends. Towards the end of the phone call, about 4 hours and 6 beers later, he told me about a secret underground group of millionaires living on the Florida coast, and that he was one of them. Now, at first I didn't believe him, until he proved it by revealing two very simple money-making secrets I had never heard before. These methods were so easy, it was like pulling a slot machine and getting paid every time, without the risk. I was dying to find out more. But the old guy was pretty tired, and he'd been drinking too, I'm sure. Besides, he said, you'd learn a lot more from my buddy. Look, I like you, Mike, and I think he will too. Let me call him and see if he'll talk to you." 5 minutes later, he called back and said, "Call this number in exactly 1 hour from now." "What's his name?" I asked. "His name is John." Well, let me tell you, that phone call changed my life. John told me crazy stories about living in Australia and his new life in Florida. He described his business, which quietly deposited thousands of dollars into his bank account, on good days and bad, without him lifting a finger. After a year off, John realized he'd been doing it the hard way. Sure, the income was automated, but he had to work like a dog to set it up. So he went back to the drawing board, tore his system apart, and put it back together piece by piece until it ran without him. In fact, John revealed he used to be happy making over $1,670 a day, but now, with his new system in place, he's making an astonishing $4,000 a day on autopilot. And the crazy thing is, he's making more money every month. Now John spends his days laying on the beach, hanging out at his favorite bars, and basically doing whatever he feels like at the time. This sounds incredible, I thought to myself. I wish I could live like this. John must have read my mind, because he said, "Mike, I'm thinking about releasing my system to the public, so anyone can make money from the internet. Would you like to be my case study? If it works, I want you to share your experience with others. Can you do that for me?" he asked. My hands started sweating as I gripped the phone and said, "John, if I can make 1/10 as much as you do, I'll tell the world about it. I'll shout it in the streets. I'll even rent an airplane and write it in the sky." So John became my mentor. I expected it to be hard work, but it really wasn't. In fact, John planned it all out and automated nearly everything. To be honest, I'm terrible with computers, but that didn't matter. I just had to push a few buttons, and John's system did the grunt work for me. I was scared about keeping up. I thought John must be a genius, and, well, I'm not the brightest guy you'll ever meet. But John did the thinking for me. He took something complicated and made it easy, like sending an email. From that day on, my life changed dramatically. Within my first week, I earned an incredible $567, and it took less than 45 minutes to set up. Within the second week, I made $789, then $1,034, then $1,537. And now, just a few months later, I'm making between $5,500 and $12,500 a week. Here's a screenshot of a $4,000 plus day just like John. That's incredible to me even now, and it's all thanks to John and his money-making system. One night over the phone I told him, "John, your system's like having my own automated cash machine." "That's a good name," John said. "Let's call it the Auto Cash Machine, or ACM for short." And so the Auto Cash Machine was born. Here are some important facts you should know about ACM. It can pay your bills. It can pay off your debt. It is automated. It is easy. Anyone can do it. It can make you money fast. And it does not require special skills or experience. That's why I'm so excited to share this with you today. You really can start living the life you've always wanted, gain the respect of your friends and family, and never, ever have to worry about money again. You can live the good life, just like John. These are just a few of the great things in life you'll get to enjoy when you set up your own auto cash machine. Here's a sample of the amazing secrets you're about to discover. A secret method for making money from anywhere in the world. How I got paid $457 for less than 15 minutes work. How a former telephone rep making minimum wage earned $2.2 million last year using this one simple method. The 3 most dangerous myths about making money online, and how to immediately boost your income using a simple profit multiplier. Even John was nervous about letting this one out. How to transform any computer into a money-making powerhouse in 4 simple steps. The thief in the night who silently steals your profits. Protect yourself from this, and you will make more money than anyone you know. How to smash open your market and start making 4 figures a day, and why most people fail to make money online, and the steps you must take to ensure success every time. How one man, with little to no previous experience, made over $350 within his first 5 hours. The fastest way to build a highly profitable cash cow online in your spare time with 0 risk, and the 3 money-making methods you should never try. A little-known trick John uses to build large, profitable websites on complete autopilot. How to receive all payments straight to your bank account, and much, much more. Would you like to live like this too? I hope so, because this can be a life-changing experience for you. And I'm happy to say that John doesn't believe in charging thousands of dollars for the chance to start using his system, even though he could. John believes in helping people get out of debt, quit their jobs, and make more money so they can start living their dreams like he did. It worked for me, and it can work for you. So for a very limited time, I'm offering you access to my automated cash machine for only $77 completely risk-free. And we both know it's worth much more than that. Now you might be wondering, how can I possibly get this for so little? Because this is digital. I don't have to pay for paper, ink, video equipment, or an office to store everything, and neither do you. This also means you can start earning today. Within 45 minutes from now, you can have your first income stream up and running. It can make you money even while you sleep if you put in just a little effort each day. And once the cash starts, it won't stop. You just repeat the system and keep the profits. Remember, it doesn't require experience. It doesn't take long to set up. It doesn't require employees. If you can write an email, you can do this. If you can click a few buttons, you can do this. And if you can follow simple instructions, you can do this. You can start making money today. When I started with John, I had over $7,300 in credit card debt. But with his help, I was able to pay all of it off within my first month. I'm even looking to buy a new house sometime this month. Now I want you to have the same opportunity. Try out this cash machine for 60 days before you decide to invest in it. If you don't like it for whatever reason, I'll refund your money and let you keep everything for free. Wait, why would I do that? Won't people take advantage of my generosity? Maybe, but I know most people are honest and just want to make money from home. And once you start seeing the cash come in, you'll be amazed at how easy it really is. You've seen how this machine has changed my life. It helped me to make thousands of dollars in a single day. You saw the proof, remember? It has helped me lead a happier life without debt or bosses, and it can help you too. But remember, this is a special one-time offer and will not last long. These secrets are talked about behind closed doors all the time. There are literally 1,000 ways to do it wrong and only a few ways to do it right. John will show you how to do it right. I still remember the amazement of waking up to several $100s in my bank account, and you will be amazed too. I guarantee it. If you are in debt like I was, you can quickly and easily pay them off and never look back. If you are receiving money from the government and struggling to get by, use this for some extra cash. And if you finally want to start living life without worrying about money or stressed out about work, you can start living it right now thanks to the auto cash system. Remember, you're about to discover John's profit-pulling secrets, which help you create your own automatic income streams and keep all the profits. After your secure one-time payment of $77, you will gain immediate access to your exclusive members section. You'll also receive videos which explain in plain English how to get started within 30 minutes or less. And you will have unlimited access to our 24/7 support team, who will guide you to success every step of the way. If you have any questions, they will respond quickly and courteously. And you understand this offer is completely risk-free, that you can try everything out for 60 days. And if you're not 100% satisfied, you'll receive every cent back, no questions asked. Look, I've shared with you my incredible story, and how with John's help, I escaped the pain and humiliation of debt forever using this simple, easy-to-follow system. My debts are paid off, I make more money than I spend, a lot more, and I'm looking to buy my first house. Things are really looking up for me, thanks to John's system. Now it's your turn. Even if you make $3,500 a month in profits and don't feel it's enough, you'll get back every cent. And keep your profits for months, even years to come. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Grab your copy today at my risk. Grab it now. You're so close to making more money than you've ever dreamed possible. It's just the click of a button away. Go for it. Click the order button below and start living the life you've always dreamed. This is a special, one-time, never-before-seen offer that can literally change your life forever. It did for me, and it can for you too. Order now.